This Instagram going. I think you gotta wait a second. Instagram is up. Hello. It's your boy, the Beast One. Welcome to Dad Mentality. We got a great show for y'all this week. We're going to do our segment this week of Money Matters, Technology Corner. And we got our girl, Althea MacFarland, where she's going to do her Reese's Pieces of Information. And, you know, we're going to have a good time. Y'all know what it is, Dad Mentality.
What is that's mentality? What it is? The mentality of taking care of family. As a man, they get lonely. I can't even call my homies, but I answer every call when my kids call me. I'll be there when they need me. They depending on me. They looking up to me. Sometimes we gotta fix our mental. Or maybe it's not meant to be a dad, a father, that's what men do. I made a promise to my kids, that's what I do. I just want them to do things better than I do. Or better yet, better things that I did. What is that's mentality? What it is? The mentality of taking care of family. As a man, they get lonely. I can't even call my homies, but I answer every call when my kids call me. I'll be there when they need me. They depending on me. They looking up to me. Welcome to the show. Shout out to the coach. And Maddie Ice Cold Crypto. And each one. That's mentality. We just try to reach one. What is that's mentality?
Hello. It's your boy, the Beast One. Welcome to Dad's Mentality Podcast. I'm glad to have y'all here with me this week. As you know, I don't do this by myself. I got my man, $1 million grand with me. We've been together since we were 4 years old, running through the sandbox. Vance Robs, a.k.a. Coach. What's going on, Coach?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing? And ladies.
Yeah, ladies. Yeah, we doing good. But as you know, you also got my other boy, who's been with us since we pretty almost damn near started the show as a guest, now a host. Always been my man. Y'all would know him as the diversified hustler. We call him Mr. Bitcoin. You also know him as Wealthy and Blessed. And it's our man, Maddie Ice Cold Crypto. What's up, Maddie Ice?
What's good, fellas? How y'all feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. Hey, Coach. Hey, Coach, did you check this out?
Reese.
Can you see the shirt, Coach?
I see it.
I see the shirt.
I peeped it on pregame.
Yeah. That's that Wealthy and Blessed gear right there, son. You know what I'm saying?
Must be nice.
I had to damn near kill somebody to get it, but I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy and shit. But anyway, hey, fellas, we got a special young lady joining us today. She has joined us in season past. She's a comedian. She's an author. She's also a fellow podcaster. I mean, she's an actress. I mean, if you name it, she's done it. We know her we call her the bully of the podcast world. She's also known as Reese, aka I'm about to mess with you now. Althea MacFarland, also known as AM Morning from the Shades of Blue. If you haven't got your book, you're doing yourself an injustice, because the Shades of Blue is where it's at. It's also now on audio book. Hey, look, get your hard book copy. You go meet her out at the comedy show. She'll sign that joint for you. But you also got to get that. You also got to get that the audio book. I'm telling you, it's worth it. But she can tell you more herself. She's also the host of. I always want to say it incorrectly, so I'm gonna try the Morning Max show, right?
That's
or do
right.
I say it backwards? I always say it backwards. I don't know why, but I love you. And you'll love her too. Reese, what's up, Reese? How you doing, girl?
Hey, fellas, I'm doing wonderful.
What's good?
Doing great. Oh, but speaking of your show, guess who's in here saying what's up? It's our boy, Molly Robinson, also known as the super producer. He's in here saying what's up, Molly. What's up, Molly? How you doing, sir? So, but go ahead, tell us a little bit about your show. Tell us what's going on. If you got anything coming up soon, Reese, we'd love to know where we can see you, find you, and hang out with you.
Well, yes, you already know the book Shades of Blue, but you also know that I do Molly Moss, Sea Moss, and Beast. You had some of the product. It's good, y'all.
Absolutely.
I promote that for wellness of the body and all that good stuff. And as for comedy shows, well, I have a couple of ventures coming up. Just this Saturday is going to be at 2 Mac Barbershop, 6307 Georgia Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C. It's Phil Page is hosting it. We're going to be celebrating Virgo's birthday. Virgo birthday.
Yeah. Virgo.
Hey. Oh, speaking of birthdays, yeah, it's my birthday too. Just passed. I'm celebrating today with y'all, so it's all a great time.
We all Virgos in here. Mine just passed a week ago.
All right, there we go. Hey, man.
Really?
So, Coach,
Virgo too, Coach?
Nah, I ain't no Virgo.
I'm sorry.
I'm Gemini.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I realized it one day.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I realized it one day. My wife's a Gemini, my brother's a Gemini, and my other brother Vance is a Gemini. And I said to them one day, I was like, I just realized I'm not the crazy one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the crazy one. Also, shout out to Kenneth Clark. If you missed last week, he joined us. He's in the comments today saying, "What's up? Good evening, everybody." Virgo Squad. So it's a great thing. Hey, it's a great thing, fellas. We can get these comments. People can join in. I am gonna let you know once we get into these topics. Unless your comment is towards the topic, I'm not going to interrupt people to shoot them out. But we definitely will get you in there and say what's up. But anyway, we're gonna get into some. First, we're gonna get into what we do, which is our weekly mental health check-in. And just check in on how your week is. Give us a score from 0 to 10. If you're in the comments, go ahead and give us your score too in the comments. We'll shoot you out at the end and let people know where you are too, man. It's a great time. If you don't check in with if you don't check in with us, check in with somebody, man, because mental health is important. And it's very important to go ahead and talk about what you're going through and work through so you can help and work those things out. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go first. My mental health is my birthday weekend, so my mental health is a lot better this week. It kind of teetered a little bit today. I am going through a little anxiety. My wife did have to go to a work event, and she'll be out for a few days. So, kind of a little anxiety about that. I've been trying to keep it under control, but I was like, it's my birthday, so I'm gonna celebrate anyway. So, just got to make sure I keep my celebration under control and not over the top. So, but that's what I'm working on. And, but this week was, pretty good. I had a poker game. A shout out to all my fellas that came out to the poker game, man. They donated to my daughter to help with her senior dues, which really, made me happy and stuff like that. That I got friends that I can count on to help me out during those times. So shout out to all my poker fellas. Letting them know, to say thank you, this, that, and other, because I was kind of pissed off, but I'll give y'all the short version. So last year, and probably y'all donated to it. A lot of y'all did. Too, man. Yeah,
I forgot to tell you, congrats too. I heard you got the title again.
Yeah, yep, got the poker championship title. Yeah. But I do want to say something real quick. So last year, 2 years ago, matter of fact, I did a huge fundraiser for my daughter that was supposed to be taking care of her senior dues and pictures and everything. We raised $2,000. And then when I came in this year, they was like, oh yeah, that senior person left. So we're not giving you none of that stuff. And I was like, yo, so I'm fighting that right now with the school because I'm pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Because we donated $2,000 of cash. It wasn't like we bought something. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to figure that out. I ain't going to blast in too much about it, but it really disappointed me. So, but my boy still came through, donated back, got her money for senior dues and stuff like that. She made some cake pops, and everybody bought them all up so that she can get her senior dues in and help me out, even though, I got the money, but it's still the principal. But, but still my boys came and helped me out, and, we had a good time. So I'm happy about that. But, so right now I'm going to say I'm about a strong 8 right this second. And I'm happy for, having good friends, good family and stuff like that, man. I'm blessed. I really am blessed. and I don't want to. One thing I'm trying to focus on this year is making sure that I give people their flowers. You know what I'm saying, and not let opportunities go by not to give people their flowers. So I want to thank all the fellas that came out, played poker with me, donated their money in the poker game too, because I ain't leave that broke either. So, donated their money in the poker game and donated their money to my daughter. Your money is appreciated. So there we go. All right. Matty Ice, what about you? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good right now at the moment, man. I've been a little up and down over the last few days, like I was saying last week. So I'm probably still sitting at that 7 over the weekend a little bit. I might have been at a 6.5, man. Just been trying to kind of get some things together, get my thought process together, man. But feeling good, looking forward to a few things that I got coming up this week. They got me, excited doing something at the shop on Wednesday. So, man, if y'all free on Wednesday, I'm invited to come through. I'm doing a showcase up there with my son and some other little stuff going on. We having booked like a few events for the end of this week and going into October with the ice cream truck. So I was happy about that. Got some stuff locked in and on the books. So today was a pretty good day, as far as, being productive and with some business and some stuff going on this week. Saturday, we also, man, if y'all don't have anything, we doing a brunch up at the shop, So we're going to be having some food and some, doing like a brunch. So food, beverages, and some sales and everything in the mall. So, people welcome to come out. So kind of just feeling good about some stuff we got going on. So that pushed me up to a 7, maybe a 7.525, but I was over the weekend. I was feeling a little, I don't know, just not where I wanted to be. But man, just today and yesterday got me feeling good, and I'm feeling good about this game tonight, man. Looking for an upset, you know what I mean? So
okay,
that might. So I'm feeling pretty good, man.
You're gonna be feeling real bad tonight. I'm sorry, I had to say it myself.
No, I ain't gonna feel bad. I said, it'll just be, take me up another notch. It ain't gonna take me down. It ain't that serious, but I think we could get an upset tonight, man.
Hey, do me a favor, Matty Ice, because people might watch this now, tomorrow, whenever. Put in the comments, put the address of the store, so if people want to come through. I don't know if you see the comments on it, but you should see the comments. You should see the comments right on the right side of your screen if you're watching it on. I don't know what you're using, but
yeah. So that'll come up on
Yeah, down there where it said post a comment, you just post it on there and it'll come up on there. Yeah, but if you don't get it done, I'll get it done for future shows. It's all good. But Coach, how you feeling, man?
I'm doing okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably at a 6.5, 7. You know what I mean? Been dealing with a couple health things, over the last couple of weeks. So, slowly but surely getting back to my, normal self. Mentally I've had ups and downs over the last week or so. So, just, continuing to push through that, physically the same way. So, all in all though, I'm seeing progress, so which is what I kind of was expecting. I think I'm right where I expected to be mentally, there's some things still that I got to overcome though. So this week, like I said, 6.5, 7 is probably where I'm at.
Okay. All right, Coach. All right, Reese, how you feeling, man? Tell me where you are on this beautiful day today.
Well, it was a beautiful day. And now it's a blessed evening, right? Okay. Since I just came back in from out of town, North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, went down there and showed out. Met my grandfather's side of the family. Some I didn't know, some I knew. Just had a really good time. And I'm tired. I don't know what. I feel like I'm totally exhausted and I can't breathe. My chest hurt, but my spirits are up. But my body's like, help me, please, somebody help me. But my spirit is a 10 and my body is like a 5. So I'll break it off and say I'm an 8.
Okay. All right. You had a good time in North Carolina visiting your family?
Every time is a good time. Man, I'm telling you guys, the food was phenomenal, and I only could eat a little bit because of my health issues. I could only eat a little bit. I didn't even eat all of my little teeny plate that I had. But have you ever been somewhere just mad at people eating? Just like, oh, don't eat that, because you want it, and you know you can't. You be like, oh, that look good, you know. It was one of those. You name it, they had it, man. Maddie, Coach, Beast, I'm telling you, whatever you name it, and it was on that table. I ain't never seen a family reunion like that. The food was.
Family reunions are typically like the Super Bowl of food, like in the family. Like you know, your family. I don't know about you. My family picky. They'd be like, nah, you can't make the greens. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, your greens are not certified by the family. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like whoever made a potato salad or the macaroni and cheese.
They designated an early event. Like, all right, you do this. Yeah.
You can't bring no slouch food to the family reunion. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you keep it in the car before they let you bring it. They be like, oh nah, you keep that in the car, son. You can keep that in the car.
Yeah.
But speaking of, Molly Robinson said he is a 10 now, seeing good people live, speaking the truth. So thank you for this. Thank you, Molly. He's a 10, so I'm glad to see that. All right, was you about to say something, Matty Ice?
Now I'm sitting there. I'm still trying to find the live so I can put this comment in. But yeah,
all right, no worries.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
Maddie Ice, can I have some ice cream for my birthday?
Yeah.
I want birthday. It was September the 8th. So me and Beast.
That's my birthday, the 8th.
September the 8th?
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Now you know you got to give us some ice cream. Yeah.
Free ice cream, Maddie.
No bull.
What flavor you like? What flavor you want? You got banana
pecan. You got butter pecans?
Now these are flavors we got currently. I got banana pudding, strawberry cheesecake, chunk brownie, my vicious vanilla, and one more I'm not thinking of right now.
All I know, that strawberry cheesecake and that banana pudding, good.
Yeah, and then that chunk brownie off the chain too. If you like
chocolate, I'm not a chocolate person.
And cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. Okay.
I want all of them.
Dang on. You can charge for that. You can charge for that. Like she's going too hard.
But just a little bit. It's a little bit there because I can only do a little bit. Just a little bit
taste of everything. Hey. Like a little, what's those joints called? Like
sampler.
The sampler. When you get the little sample order.
Yeah, flight sample.
I might have to put a joint like that together so everybody can try all of them. That might be an idea.
All right, fellas. Go ahead, man.
I was about to say, I'm gonna set it up. If you can, but you're not in the DC area, are you?
Yeah, she live right up the street, though. She live right up the street, man.
No, I don't know why I thought she was up, like further up, like closer to Baltimore for a minute. All right, I knew she was from here.
She up the street. You know what, Reese? I got you, Reese.
Come by the store, and I got you.
You got us.
You got to come to the store.
My birthday in September too. You got us. Is that what you said?
I said Reese. She asks. How you trying to get in on her joint? You know what I mean? She said she
real easy, man. Ice cream.
Your birthday not the 8th, man.
Nah, but it's close enough. 19th, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Hey, fellas, we're gonna get ready, get into these segments. You know, we gotta try to watch some of this terrible Commanders game as they getting ready to catch that whooping. But we're gonna go ahead and catch that.
I know you got your bet in, but man, dang, man, you come on, man. You're not a fan no more, man. You terrible.
I'm a fan, man. But I got my money. My money talks just like Money Talks with Coach. We're gonna go ahead and go into this.
Here we go. Money Talk.
Here comes the money.
Dollar. Ching, bling, bling, cut the chatter. You ain't talking money, then you're talking no matter.
All right, we're going into Money Talks with Coach. Come on, Coach, what you got for us this week?
Oh, I got a question that I asked a while ago, and I want to re-ask it now that I got Reese on the thing. Can money buy you happiness?
Absolutely not.
No, wait. That ain't going. I mean, we got instant answers out here, man. Absolutely not. Yep. All right. What you? All right. So we got 1 and 1. One person says yeah. One person says no. What's you? Where you at with it, Matt?
Nah. It's that's a to me. It's not that simple of an answer.
There we go.
Nah.
But I get it. Ultimately, no. You know what I mean? But it can bring you temporary happiness and a lot of other things which bring you happiness in your life because you're able to do certain things, and so it's not that flat of a question.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Hold on. Let me voice my opinion real quick, because I believe that people who believe that money can't give you happiness have never been broke. That's the way I say it. You ain't been broke. I've been broke. I damn sure would have been, all the times I was broke, I damn sure would have been happy anytime somebody gave me some money. I'm telling you right there, they gave me money, I was happy instantly. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
That's what I said. It might not be. It could definitely buy it. We ain't say how long your happiness was gonna last, but it you know what I mean. It definitely it could bring you some joy.
Reese, what you think?
Money give you fun. You can have fun with money, but money's not going to make you happy, because you got to make you happy. That's come from within inside. Because how many people we know that rich people, buku gobs of money and miserable souls? And how many people we know is broken, ain't even got 2 nickels to rub together, but they're happy and they're smiling and they blessed. So it's a way you look at it. Money can buy you fun. Money can buy you excursions, but are you happy? Until the money gone, then you sad again. So you're really not happy.
Oh, okay. I'm with you. Hey, look. So everybody that answered the question, here's what I'll say. I'll say you're right. Here's why I'll say you're right. Because, you know what I'm saying? I'll start with what Reese just said. You know what I'm saying? Happiness does come from internal satisfaction, right? That's one perspective to look at it. And if you're internally satisfied, money won't adjust that happiness, right? You know what I mean? If you are happy genuinely without money or with money, you're just going to be happy because you're satisfied by something else internally than anything externally. Now, the reason why I said I agree with both is because of Matty Ice's point. It really all depends on how you look at it. And Rodney's point too. Because here's the deal. If you utilize money to feed your happiness, that is one way to enhance your internal happiness, right? So if some of your internal goals are, hey, I love to vacation, and when you go on vacation, that provides internal happiness. Well, money can feed that internal happiness, right? It can make you happy in that perspective, right? If you think that if your internal happiness is satisfied on materialistic things, money may not feed that happiness, right? You know what I'm saying? Because materialistic things come and go. You know what I'm saying? You can buy as much as you want. You can buy whatever. So I was reading the article, and it had arguments for both sides, and what it kind of had come down to was, how do you utilize money to feed your internal happiness? So it's a combination of both answers being right. Rodney's point, Rodney, if you broke and you need money, you're gonna be happy, right? But at the same token, what are you going to take that money to feed your happiness? Are you going to take that money just to correct whatever problems? Does that make you happy? Or are you going to take that money to actually look internal to what actually makes you happy and feed that portion of it, right? Because there's a lot of broke people that are happy.
No, I get that.
And vice versa, there's a lot of rich people that are sad, right? So, yeah. And so I think that, you know what I'm saying, when we look at a lot of people think that money's going to fix their problems. No. First, you're going to have to fix your internal satisfactions and figure out what makes you happy and what makes you satisfied. money will fix the external problems and the external things that are impacting you. Yes. However, once you get to the point where you're happy inside, you can actually utilize money to boost your happiness. I got all y'all, didn't I?
Well, you know.
Nah.
Yeah. You can utilize money to boost your happiness. Go ahead, Rod.
No, I was about to say, I'll still be broke and that bill still be there. You know what I'm saying? But it feel good when I actually pay that bill. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, shit, now I finally can pay that motherfucker. It feel good to me then.
I hear you. But does paying the bill make you happy?
Huh? No, nah, that ain't gonna make me. No, it makes me less stressed at the time.
It makes you less stressed.
But it ain't gonna make me happy.
It ain't gonna make me happy.
Yeah, because once I pay it, then I'm still pissed off. I'm like, because now I'm broke.
But it depends though. It depends. There's still levels to it. What if you paying the bill that you're paying off or something that you wanted? Like it's like some bills you feel good about paying. Like
you finish that car note.
Them recurring bills every month is different, but that bill, like you're like, oh, this is my last payment right here. That's gonna feel good.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. You know what I'm saying? But you see, that's a different perspective, though, Matt. That provided you internal happiness.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a goal that you accomplished, that you had set out for in the past, and money was able to provide that internal happiness to you. Whereas when Rodney said, I'm paying the bill so I ain't stressed out.
Yeah.
Right?
Nah,
you know, so that those perspectives are really, really different. And I think a lot of people, the people that think money will bring them happiness, it won't. But the people that think money won't bring them happiness figure out a way to utilize money to make them happy.
Coach, I got a question. Is that like saying, can money buy you love?
I don't know that's a good question. And here's why I say that. I think that it all depends on what you love. I think you understand what I mean? And I think that it depends on if you want those type of people in your life, and that brings you happiness to have those type of people in your life, it's possible.
Nah.
I'm telling you, dog. Yes,
I went Reese on this one. Nah, money ain't buying you love. I don't give a shit how much money you have. It take more than money to get you love. Like that love is fleeing even more than
it could be at the time. Somebody might think they got love. You know what I'm saying?
They got fun.
I'm just saying, in somebody's mind, like they could think that they found the person who love them. The person might be there for the money. You know what I'm saying? But they happy. You know what I mean? So that's why I just said it's just perspective with all of it. But from a basis point, I definitely understand what y'all saying. Like you know what I mean? Like you got to be happy from within. You know what I mean? With or without. 100%. But
and if you don't know how to love yourself, it don't matter how much money you have. If you don't know how to love yourself.
So money can enhance your happiness. So you could be happy. You can be happy broke. You can be happy rich. You gonna be happy. You know what I mean? It's just going to enhance it. Like some people say, if you an asshole, you know, money can just enhance it. You just gonna be more of an asshole with money. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, you are.
It enhances.
I hate to say it. Look at Diddy.
It enhances the qualities.
Yeah.
Good or bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I totally agree. I actually sparked something in y'all today, huh? You know what I mean?
Because it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, because if you a giving person, if you get money, you gonna give. You know what I mean? If you was already a stingy, like you gonna be a stingy motherfucker with
that's true, because you have money to help other people, and that can make you happy. Like I believe Reese is that type of person. Like Reese hit it big. She gonna try to help as many people as she can. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to make her happy. Yeah. That's what's going to make her happy,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But
So
a
we
lot of
get it.
people ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people Scrooge McDuck. You know what I'm saying? And they just want to swim through their piles. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Their
exactly.
piles of money, opposed
Yeah.
to out here doing good with their money and this, that, and the other. So you know, hey,
Yeah.
heard, understood. All right, you know, we gonna you good, Coach? We're gonna go to the
I'm
next
good.
segment. Or you
I'm
good?
good.
All right. We're gonna get ready to go into this next segment, you know, technology corner with somebody I think got some explaining for us, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So
Mr. Bitcoin, bring me money.
all right, y'all know we all know him as Wealthy and Blessed, the diversified
Matty
hustler.
Ice.
Matty Ice Cold Crypto, also Mr. Bitcoin. You know, we had some questions. We've been messing with him ever since the show started. So I guess now he get to give us. Hold on, I got something else.
Bitcoin, as you're going into the old blockchain. Oh, Bitcoin, I know you're going to rain till everybody knows, till everybody knows your name.
Everybody knows his name is Matty Ice Cold Crypto.
I got another joint I'm gonna send for you.
Hold on. All right, you got next time. You can send it to us next time.
We got a song I'm gonna send for you. But yeah.
All right.
So you said last time you was on the last couple shows, man, you done alluded to you hadn't liked the price performance, and it sounded like you said you done sold your Bitcoin, man.
Man, I did, but I sold mine because I was going to Bali and I wanted to act like I was an Arab sheik. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I went out there joint and balled out of control. I'm telling you, I left everything in Bali, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? I left everything there. I did everything I wanted and spent every dollar, and now I'm broke as shit. So, you know, I'm trying to catch up now. So
there you go. That's why you gotta listen to Coach, man, with the money matters. Good Coach. Coach already said that last time. What about you, Coach? You still holding on to any Bitcoin?
Yeah, I still got everything that I ain't still adding $10 a week, but I still got what I did for that year and Coinbase and all that other stuff.
Hey, I definitely get it. You know what I mean? It's one of those. If you look at it, just going back and messing with Rodney though, it has mattered. The whole economy and crypto and stocks have been volatile, but man, it's still sitting at a nice price, man. It's 64,000 like right now, so it's still sitting good. It's not at its all-time high, but it's still one of the best performing stocks, or it's not a stock, but assets this year. So you know, man, I still believe in Bitcoin and crypto. You know what I mean? I do believe it's going to be less winners than it was before. You're going to have to be a little more strategic in some of your picks. I do still believe Bitcoin is the number one if you're going to play in the crypto space. But there's going to be actually just technologies now that ride on top of these blockchain networks like Bitcoin and Solana. And then you need to maybe start looking at maybe companies and different things that are operating on these decentralized blockchains that I think is going to be the play. What blockchain that's going to be another play. I do think Ethereum is going to be a player. Solana and Bitcoin is going to be a player. They learning how to build different things on top of blockchain. So I believe the price appreciation is still going to go up. It may not go up as fast as it used to go up because you got the big boys in there. You got the banks, and it is in the stock market, so they know how to manipulate this price. You know what I mean? The same way they manipulate silver price and gold price, so that price doesn't spike. I think they got their claws in the Bitcoin, so I don't know if we're going to see as fast as appreciation as if it just stayed like, I guess, a true fair market, if I would say. But I do believe it's still going to be one of the best performing assets, but I'm not sure if it's going to go up as fast as it would have now that it is mainstream and Wall Street has definitely entered the building with it. Yeah, I still say it's still the best performing, like better than gold. So I would still buy Bitcoin as in front of any other asset and before I would purchase gold. But man, buy all of that. You know what I mean? You ain't got to just get one thing. You know what I mean? That's what it's about, being diversified. Own Bitcoin, own metals, own, you know what I mean, anything that you see value in. You know what I mean? But Bitcoin definitely not going nowhere, though. I think it's actually whoever wins this election, I think, not even on political thing, but whoever wins this election, it seems like both sides are kind of okay with it. You know what I mean? Like, definitely Trump's been, he has a big campaign push that he's doing crypto, like he's all in on crypto. He was online making a purchase somewhere with Bitcoin the other day, saying the first president or first presidential nominee to make purchase with Bitcoin. And then I seen something about, you know, Kamala with crypto as well. So I think whatever administration gets in is going to be crypto friendly this time and kind of pushing it. So hey, still get Bitcoin, Rodney. Might get some Bitcoin back. We all need more. We never gonna have enough of it. You know what I mean? You're gonna wish you bought more if it does do what it can do. But you know,
I'm more concerned about buying gold and silver now.
Long-term play. Yeah, I've always been a big component, like saying buying silver and precious metals. I've used to talk that just as much as Bitcoin. Buying silver, you know what I mean? I thought silver would appreciate it more. Gold has appreciated faster, but silver has been just kind of holding steady, just holding its value. But gold has hit all-time highs this year with like Bitcoin. It's almost up to like $2,000 an ounce or something like that. Like I think a gold bar hit $1 million for the first time, like a whole bar, but usually people buy by the ounce or gram, and I think it hit like $2,000 an ounce. So all them gold chains, you know what I mean? People got that gold chains sitting in there, man. If you got some real gold, them joints.
Real gold.
Real gold.
Not that fake gold.
Yeah. That's what they say. That's what Nipsey used to say, man. Why I used to buy them Cuban links and just have it straight gold, because that joint, that was like an investment. You could, like, that straight gold, you can melt that back down. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? So yeah, gold, man, it's a lot of stuff. This economy been crazy this year. So
yeah, I'm with you.
Do what you can. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because it's one of those things, like investments are there like for the future, and sometimes investments are there for you to have assets and have things that when you need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a little bit of both. So you always want to be saving something that's preserving value for the future, and you just never know when that future date is going to be. Hopefully it's further down the road, but maybe it's not. And then you like, dang, I'm glad I saved up this $1,000 that I was saving up, because then you got an emergency that happened, and so you always want to have that in be saving some type of money, and a lot of people don't save anything, you know what I mean? So, and I think Bitcoin is just a great way to save that appreciates in value over time. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Don't look at it every day though, because then you're gonna be like Rodney questioning me every week.
Yeah.
So my question is, I do got a question for you. What is Matty Ice buying now? Are you still buying Bitcoin, or are you buying something different? What are you investing in right now? Like tomorrow, you're gonna put some money into something. What would it be?
Right now I've been kind of holding, you know what I mean? Just holding, haven't really been actively investing, you know what I mean? I've been more so investing in my business and myself, you know what I mean, than actually purchasing any new assets at the moment. But you know what I mean? But if I was to buy it, it'll be more Bitcoin and probably more Ethereum and Solana, and probably that's about it. You know what I mean? As far as on my crypto investment, then other than that, I'm trying to get my hands on, you know what I mean, some real world assets, you know what I mean, in business and land and stuff like that. But anything else,
saying invest in yourself.
That's all I've been able to do this year, man. Between my, the business, I have been investing in myself and in my business.
All right. Well,
Good stuff.
we got a few comments here. I just want to recognize. Molly said, "Y'all want to buy some shares of Molly Sea Moss? You can definitely." He said, "I'm selling stock." Hey, Molly. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come through tomorrow and pick up a jar for Coach. I told Coach about your sea moss when we was doing some walks this week. So I told him I'd get him some. So Molly, I'll hit you up for some sea moss tomorrow. Just make sure you up and not. And this time, put some clothes on. Don't be coming out in the road with your dogs and stuff, Molly.
What type of sea moss they got? Pick me up a jar too, Ronnie.
Want to pick you up? Yeah, he make his own sea moss and he does. He got like sea moss lemonades and everything. Them lemonades bomb. I gave them joints to Vicky. She was crushing them joints. But he got the joint. You just take a scoop, you put it in your tea and your coffee and stuff like that. And
y'all want something like
good
that
for you. Yeah, it's good. All right, I'll get 2 jars. Molly, I need 2 jars tomorrow.
And sometimes he makes the purple. That purple is real strong. It's pungent. Woo! That purple. So see if he got any of that purple sea moss. But I like the golden sea moss.
Yeah, I got the golden. I've used the golden, and it definitely helped me with my gut health and stuff like that. So I speak to. We got Mr. Ellis joins us. I don't even want to really read this to you, Matty Ice, but I think this was towards you. It says.
Once he put that at the end of it, his everything else he said is invalidated.
Yeah, but that's from
who is last in the division right now?
Yeah, there we go. That's exactly. He's a co-host with Deuce. Y'all remember we had Deuce on the show when we did the joint about was it the families? What you call it? Families. I'm trying blended family.
Blended.
Okay.
Yeah, so they from in the Enlightened Ones podcast. So shout out to them. You ain't never checked out their podcast, is great. And Molly also sent a shout out to some people that were supposed to be watching, David Green and Slicky Woo Woo. He told them to wake up for this good show. So anyway, but we're gonna keep it moving on. Oh, hold on, I got something else. Let's see what it say right here. We as people give paper, ink, and rocks more value than life. Okay. All right. There you go, Molly. I don't know what that would mean. Molly always enlightened with his conversations.
Yes, yeah. I get what he's saying.
I get what he's saying.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, we invest in businesses as opposed to investing in the homeless.
Okay.
And people.
Oh shoot! Hold on. I missed a lot of stuff here. Then I'm new at this, fellas. So hold on. I missed all this stuff. So we got smart man. I'm not that good with purchasing stocks, but Bitcoin is the way to go. He also said, "Appreciate it, Kings. Call me." I guess he's talking to what you call it. He said, "Yeah, pick up everyone a jar, Rodney." All right, so he heard about the jar. And then he said, "Go in." All right. So
that's right. I got a question for Maddie. It's going to seem so stupid. The first question is about what about NFTs, and the second question is how much is a Bitcoin? Just one.
$64,000.
$64,000. You buy a piece of a Bitcoin.
Yeah,
how much is a half a coin?
You need a 0.00.
You can buy $1 worth of Bitcoin if you want. It's like, you know what I mean? You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin at a time. You can buy Bitcoin right in Cash App. That's what Coach and Beat they was doing all last year. They was buying $10 of Bitcoin a week on Cash App. So you don't have to buy 64,000. You can buy whatever you want and just save it up till you actually get a whole
64,000.
Yeah. And then as it fluctuates, you just buy more. So it's like buying pieces of shares, like how you can buy pieces of shares now, but you can actually buy a percentage of a Bitcoin, $10, $5, $1. And then NFTs, it depends on what you're doing with it and what form you're talking about. That's what's a non-fungible token. But so a lot of NFTs, which are now worthless, everybody was buying these fake pictures online and they were like pixelated. It was like Bathing Ape, like, you know what I mean? All these type joints. Snoop was into them, Logan Paul, they was buying these NFTs for hundreds of thousands of dollars, but now them jumps pretty much worthless. It was basically like a digital imprint of something that say you own the digital picture online that anybody else can still copy and paste. But now they're coming out with NFTs that will be worth money. Like people are using it like to sell albums now. So a lot of stars are using it to use. I think what's it? Tory Lanez, he did that. He
Yep.
sold his album as an NFT. So it basically he only had like maybe a certain amount of them, and they got a certain imprint, and then as they're sold and resold, whoever owned that NFT get a percentage of that album selling. So there's different uses for it. There's gonna be real estate gonna use NFTs. That's how they're gonna sell houses and stuff.
Yep.
As far as for title companies, they're gonna put records of the house on an NFT, so you can actually be able to transfer ownership a lot faster and a different thing. So it's going to have another use, but the way it was being used was it made a lot of money, but that bubble done popped as far as if you was thinking of buying some type of NFT online that has anything to do with like certain pictures or certain things like that. That, you know what I mean, there's certain ones like that may be attached to you're buying a percentage of like some fine art or something like that. Like they selling pieces of Picasso's, and if you can say that you can verify that it's real, you can actually buy ownership into different things. Like people sell ownership in the property as NFTs. So if it's giving you like a shared ownership in something that maybe has real world value, then I can say, yeah, those are NFTs you want to mess with. But it got to be something connected to something tangible that can be traced back, saying like, oh yeah, I can sell my percentage of this apartment that we all own. You know what I mean? And
what about my book? Can I do that with my book? Shades of Blue?
Yeah, you can sell. You could actually sell your book as a NFT. Certain ones may come with a certain something special. You know what I'm saying? But it's connected to the book. I don't know that exact, but you definitely can sell a product as an NFT.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so let's we're gonna get ready to get into the next joint, which is me. Real quick, I did want to bring a few things up that came up in the chat. Also, Kenneth Clark wants to know how about them Ravens. Like I said, he was with us last week, and we already discussed.
Who was that? That's what you should ask. What was that? Who said about the Cowboys?
Ellis.
Ellis. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Ask him about them Ravens. Hey.
Donovan Ellis. Yeah, that's
the DMV.
Yeah. He should ask about them Ravens. That's exactly right. But we're gonna keep it moving. And Molly, you said, what do you think about people buying virtual land and properties in the meta world?
Yeah, I think that's a longer term play right there with the, Facebook was going hard in the meta and virtual reality, augmented reality. I think people are going to be selling advertisements in there soon when people are walking around with more virtual goggles and glasses. But I think that may be a little bit in the future. But hey, if you can get it now, you just got to know where you buying it at. That's one thing. Like, what network are you buying the virtual land on? Because we don't know what's going to be the operating system of the future. Like, I don't want, but like, what everybody use a certain, like how we all online right now? It's one of these blockchains is going to be the blockchain that everything is kind of on, or they're gonna have to, some of them joints gonna be compatible. But you just gotta, that's a longer term play right there with that properties in the metaverse, because the property you buy got to be on the right network or the right chain.
Yeah, you don't even know what's going to be the king meta, king
exactly.
meta world at the end of this, right?
Just yet. So
yeah,
but
I got you.
King meta world.
All right. Unfortunately, Donovan Ellis wants to respond again and say week 3. He's shooting this to you, Matty Ice. I'm just letting you know. No sweating it. Redskins won't beat us. So let's just make sure you have that same energy if the Redskins do win. I don't want you to disappear on us. That's all I got to say about that. But we're gonna move into the next joint, which is entertainment, and which is me. So I'm gonna go ahead and move into that. And as soon as I find my little intro, we're gonna go ahead and make that happen. Here we go.
Patience is waning. Is this entertaining?
Yeah, so anyway, Unfortunately, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the thing that I want to talk about least, and which I think is a distraction, and I just want to hear what you feel about it. Is that I feel that we've been talking about Diddy for what? At least a year, maybe 2 years now, right? How come they wait until 2 months before the election to then arrest Diddy? Do you feel that that is a distraction, that they're trying to distract us with that now people are not paying attention to things in the election because everybody's all we hear from this point on is about Diddy? I'm just curious to all y'all how you feel about it real quick.
I think it could be, you know what I mean? It could be being used like that simple as a distraction. Like, why did they wait until now? Or is it like, well, now was the time? It could be completely unrelated. Like, did they take that in consideration before they did it? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, all right, let's wait till after the election to log them up. Well, no, let's do it now because it is election time. Like, y'all go ahead and do it. I'm not sure if he that big, you know what I mean? I don't know.
I mean, the joint everywhere, in my opinion. I mean,
it is everywhere. But what that could be, and I also thought of another angle to it. I was like, if depending on how fast information come out, like, we don't know who at them parties. Somebody might have been worried about who's involved in this election, and the political parties could be worried about information being leaked from that, or can be trying to use Puff because they can kind of show information about somebody who could be involved in these political parties that, yeah, you used to go to these parties, and that could very well affect the election. So I was thinking from that angle as well. So it's all possible, man, because we kind of we live in real life Simpsons out here, man. Like, we like I don't put anything past what's possible. You know what I'm saying? If Donald Trump was able to win the election, and you know what I mean, a lot of the other stuff that's going on, I don't put anything past what's possible. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Coach, if you want to, do you want to respond to this? Or?
I don't think it has any burn on that.
Nah,
I think
we're
gonna be. I think whatever information from the hip hop world is going to distract our community.
That's what I think it is. I think it's
I don't think
community.
I don't think it's a ploy to get us not to pay attention. I think our community's already kind of set on who they vote for. You know that, but so it's not. I don't think. I think it's more of them just trying to. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just the timing just happened the way it happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
To be honest with you, I don't think it's not a political play in that.
All right, Reese.
Yeah, totally agree, because I don't think whether Puffy come out with it or not is going to stop whoever's going to win is going to win. May the best person, the less of two evils, win or whatever, you know, because both of them, you know, to me is about the same. But I will say that maybe not Puffy, but maybe, like you said earlier, some information about some other people, because it's not just who's the president. We got the Senate involved too. People running for Senate and Congress and all of that. And those are the real people who'll be running the world. So if the majority of Senate is Democrats or the majority Republican, maybe it's out there to shake some of that up now.
You don't think none of those senators been to party or Diddy party?
That's what she's saying. She's saying they did.
That's my point. You just never know who's affiliated. So that's why I say, from that aspect, you just never know. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you just.
All right. No, I just had to, you know,
interesting. That's
I don't want to get Diddy too much time in that whole situation, but I had to bring it up because I mean it's everywhere right now. So, but yeah. I just
feel it's done anyway, though. It's just getting started.
It's a distraction, but I still feel like, in me personally, I feel like it's a distraction. Like, it's a distraction for our people now people are paying attention to the new news of Diddy instead of paying attention to the things that are going on in the election. That's just my opinion. But I do agree with Coach that most people are convinced in what they're going to do, so it ain't like it's really changing anything. But I feel like the powers that be that want to make a difference or make something change, they think it does. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, oh well, let's go ahead and show them this over here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, we're moving. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the entertainment stuff that I like to suggest for y'all to watch what's out there new. But before I even get into that, I'm gonna go ahead and I guess eat a little humble pie and allow and say that Matty Ice and Coach were right for once on the podcast. They have actually
for once
point about entertainment, and I said, nah, I'm good. I'm not watching it. And that was over the last Bad Boys, or the most recent Bad Boys movie. I sat down and watched it with my kids and everybody thoroughly enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was one of the better of the Bad Boys series. So I gave it 4 out of 5. I thought it was good. I would watch it again. You know what I'm saying? And not be bitter as I watched it. Now, there was some things that I was like, okay. In the beginning, I ain't gonna lie, I was sitting there angry. I was like, yeah, this shit's garbage. I'm not gonna keep on watching it. Blah, 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 this, that, and the other. About halfway through, when what's my Reggie? When Reggie went through the jump and they showed that scene, I was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? And then by the scene, I mean, I don't care if I'm ruining it for anybody, I got to tell my truth. But when Martin was slapping Will at the end, I was dying laughing. You know what I'm saying? When he's slapping him, getting him out of his little panic attack, I was laughing my behind also, I was like, all right, I'm going to have to go ahead and I watched it with my entire family. They all enjoyed it. They were clapping at the end. You know what I'm saying? I didn't clap, but they were clapping.
Yeah.
So,
we just watched it again not too long ago, a couple weeks or two ago with my kids. We was sitting there chilling, and they hadn't seen it. But I felt the same way when I think last year before we went on the break, or at some point, I remember we talking about they was coming out with a new Bad Boys. And I was like, I ain't even want to see it. I was like, they need to give it a rest because I wasn't messing with the last joint too tough. I was like, it was cool, but I felt the story was, I don't know, but how they kind of tied it together this time with the joint made the last one make me like it even a little bit more because, how they brought the character in, with his son. So I was like, all right. And then it turned out to be good. But that's probably why I liked it because I had low expectations from you know what I mean? And then a couple people, like my brother went to the premiere for it before it came out. So he said it was good. You know what I mean? And went and saw it again. So I was like, actually, it must be all right then. So
yeah,
I'm glad they finished it off with a good one. So let this one be the last one or transition it. You know what I mean? But I don't think Martin got another one in him. So
nah, he don't.
Yeah,
he definitely got another Bad Boys. At least I don't think so.
Nah.
He looked swollen and suffering through that joint, But Will Smith, I mean, y'all know my opinion about Will Smith. That was another thing, but I'm still looking forward to the joint with him and Michael B. Jordan when that comes out. Only because of Michael B. Jordan, not because of Will Smith. The second joint of why am I blanking on it?
I Am Legend.
Yeah, I Am Legend. Yeah, I'm looking for that. Looking forward to that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give my a few reviews on some things and my number one picks right now actively. If you go out there and look for this stuff, and one, I'm telling you, if you haven't seen it, in my opinion, is going to be Rebel Ridge.
Everybody been talking about that.
Yeah,
it's good.
Hold on. Okay, so good. I'm gonna get your opinion. Let me just go ahead and say it's a new artist, Aaron Pierre, new actor, Aaron Pierre stars in it. And also Don Johnson was in it. Now, here's something. Dude, my man from Star Wars. I just had his name in my head, but the black actor from the new Star Wars.
Okay, I know you're talking about.
You remember his name?
Nah.
So the way I read it is he was supposed to be starring in this, and he did half the movie and quit. Now I don't know why he quit, but he did half the movie and quit, and then they recasted this gentleman, Aaron Pierre, and I'm just curious to how y'all felt he did as a new actor and how you thought about the movie for those who've seen it. Matty, you ain't seen it yet?
No, I haven't.
That's all good. You always pick terrible movies anyway, so I wasn't gonna take your opinion.
Man, I be picking some good joints. I just don't watch anything.
All right, what about let's start with Reese, because Reese ain't said too much. Let me hear how'd you feel about Rebel Red?
I enjoyed watching it, but that character could add a little more flavor. He needed a little more seasoning to his acting skills and abilities. So he definitely needed a little more oomph in it, he needed to be more comfortable in his ability. That's all I'm saying. He easy on the eyes, ladies. He look good.
Yeah,
so you didn't like the acting. You didn't like the acting?
It could have been better. It was lackluster for me.
Sound like Coach saying the same thing.
I mean, he
said nothing. Yeah, hold on.
I have it. Yeah.
Now he was saying but about the acting, about the season, he was saying like he was kind of agreeing a little bit.
Let him talk for himself,
sir. Yeah. Matt's right. You know what I'm saying? And so is Reese. He left something on the table with acting. I don't know what it was. The storyline was really good, but it's kind of like either if you could tell he was a new actor or a young actor. It was something that was left on the table. The movie was outstanding, but it was just I did feel that in moments that he had left something, because it's kind of like he had strong scenes, but not all his scenes were strong. Does that make sense?
Yep. If you see the movie, y'all be like, that's it. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he overall he gave a good performance. Movie still good. And
yeah.
Was he been in anything else?
Nah,
I can't think of it. He has. I seen him in something
else. This is first, like his biggest movie though. But he probably been in little stuff. But he knew. Well, if he a new actor, I'm sure
he's a British actor, so you would have saw
British
him
actors taking over all of the actors.
Well, they're cheaper than American actors. That's why.
Hey, yeah.
But and they're usually more humble and easier to work with.
And it just seems, but it seems like a lot of black actors too. Like they usually like Idris, Snowfall. What's the other guy? Somebody else. And I didn't even know they was British until I heard them do like a interview. I was like, oh dang, I ain't like okay.
The dude from Snowfall is one of them too in English, and then he's British too. Same thing. You wouldn't have known until you saw with him. And but it's good. It's good. It was good. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. I liked the concept. The movie idea was good. But I did bring that up for a reason, because they did have a more seasoned actor in the beginning. Now, I never found out. I tried to find why he quit during the middle of it, but nothing tells me why. So some people said that that it was a bigger role or something that he had to lead and be a part of, which you can believe if he's in that Star Wars franchise. You know what I'm saying? Like when you with them, like it don't matter what movie you doing. You know what I'm saying? If they say, "Hey, we about to do something, we shooting tomorrow," you show up. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of strange. Or it just was poor scheduling or something. But like,
it could have been something like that. I tried to find out what it was, but anyway, they did have a bigger star for it to play that.
I'm planning on watching it this weekend or this week. I didn't have it, but that joint been popping up. My daughter actually sent it to me, saying that she heard it was good. I seen it on IG. People saying that a good Netflix. It's on Netflix, right? It's a Netflix joint.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. All right, so next I want to talk to you about, that was a movie, his series, the two biggest top series out right now. Well, one is the Perfect Couple. I watched it. It's a series. It's one of those like mini series movies they do. It's like 8 episodes. It has a lot of heavy hitters in it. I'm going to tell you, didn't like it. Okay, so because I'm telling you I didn't like it, I'm going to suggest a different series for you that it isn't top 10 right now, but it was top 10 a while ago, and it was with Dion Cole, and it's called Average Joe. Now, I am a Dion Cole fan. I've seen him live. I've seen him with many different stand-ups. I love him on Blackish. A lot of people don't know that Deon Cole is a huge writer. He writes a lot of the stuff that he's in. He wrote for Blackish. He's written for a lot of Black series and stuff like that. I like Deon Cole. Average Joe is something different because it is a drama more than it's a comedy. But if you haven't seen it, it is a very good series. It's a one season series, but it's 10 episodes. You watch it from beginning to end. And it's funny because the person that's playing comic relief isn't Deon Cole. You know what I'm saying? He's the main person. They got a comic relief person. And it's crazy because you're used to Deon Cole being that comic relief, but he's very serious in it. But him and the comic relief feed off each other so well that it's great. And I enjoyed it. I don't know if anybody watched Average Joe. Has anybody seen Average Joe here?
No.
Nah, not that one.
All right. Average Joe is a great thing. It's
good watch.
Watch it. Yeah, watch it, check it out. Let me know how you feel. So we're gonna go into that. And then the other thing is Deon Cole's stand-up just came out this week. His stand-up came out this week. I watched it. It wasn't, in my opinion, his best stand-up, but it was still funny. Compared to a lot of other ones that I watched this week. I watched Adam Sandler's. I didn't enjoy it. But his stand-up was at least good. I'll give it a strong 7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? 3.5 out of 5 if I have to, whatever the case may be. But it was decent. I don't feel like it was his best, but it was pretty good. But I feel like he's setting up for something great. I don't know what it is yet, but I feel like because even when I was watching Average Joe, I was like, yo, I feel like this is setting him, like he's working on his acting chops for something really, really big. You know what I'm saying? And it was good. It was good. It was good for him and this, that, and the other. It was better than I thought it was going to be. So anyway, Average Joe.
Okay.
Check it out. His new stand-up. I think it's good. It's not a legendary stand-up, but it's good. It's worth watching. The Adam Sandler one that came out this week was terrible. I did not like it at all. I didn't even finish it. Like, 30 minutes in, I was like, all right, I gave this more than enough time. I can't do it anymore. Anyway,
Adam Sandler, what? Stand up or
he does a stand up. He does a stand up, yeah. But he's singing in it. It's a bunch of stuff. It's just like, yeah, move on, Anyway, Molly said Deon Cole always funny to me. I'm gonna check it out. And Donovan Ellis did say something while we was talking, and I guess I have to acknowledge him, even though I don't want to. But he says, "LOL, my QB is 11-2 against those bums. We not worried." Anyway, let's not even acknowledge that anymore. Join the conversation, Ellis. You got your own podcast. Join our conversation, dog. Anyway, nobody want to hear about your your biased Cowboys. So we're gonna keep it moving.
You heard about Jerry Jones, man?
Yeah, explain that to us. You know what? If you want to talk about the Cowboys, explain to us why Jerry Jones. Hey, Coach, did you see this? Jamie Foxx was on live at was it a Cowboys game or something?
At practice. At a Cowboys practice.
Yeah, and Jerry Jones was giving the specifics of a player, and he also gave his penis size as a specific. He was like, he's 6'1", run the joint 4.44, do blah blah, and his joint is 8.5 inches. 100% what he said.
Who was that?
And even Jamie Foxx was like, a what? And then cut his joint off.
Had to cut his live off.
Cut the joint off. Yeah. If you ain't seen that joint is crazy. But anyway, we I'm sorry that we gave him that much acknowledgement. Let's go to Reese. Reese, I don't have no music for you. I'm sorry. Let me see what I can find real quick. Maybe I can find something to Reese, and you'll you know what? I'm just gonna give you a good cheer. We got our girl, y'all know her, Althea MacFarland, Reese, aka AM Morning, also known as the Strong Arm Bandit. You know what I'm saying? I love her, you'll love her. It's Reese.
Well, thank you. Now, this Strong Arm Bandit want to talk about disciplining your child and what type of parent you are. Okay, a lot of people worry about being a child's friend. I want to be my child's friend. I want to be my child's friend. No, you don't. You need to be your child's parent. And I always say a dependent and independent, when you are under my roof and I'm taking care of you, providing more than 51% of your needs, you are my dependent, okay? And we could be friends when you get out on your own and you understand what it is to pay bills, what it stands to pay car note, what it means to buy groceries, what it means to take care of a household. Then we could be friends because then we have commonalities. But as long as you are my dependent in my house, your independence is null and void now. Okay. I'm a helicopter mother. I'm not gonna lie. I'm raising a son, but I know that I've been so instrumental in raising this kid or trying to steer his life. So he's never been in jail, he's never been in trouble, don't have a police record. And the one time he was stopped, pulled over by a cop, he had me on the phone. Like, mama, speak to them. They said the registration did. I'm like, I know that cop lying. You better let my son go. It was stuff like that. And which I was in the right. Because I tell him, keep this. But I got to stop being so out front and let him be the man who I've raised him to be. He's grown and get up there and do his thing. He recently got his own store. He's the manager of a store. He worked at this store for years. And I was like, they're not paying you this. They're not doing this. They dogging you, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling him, quit, get something else. You smart. You got this IT degree, do whatever. My son stood his ground against me. This is my life. Back up. It
Good
hurt.
for him. Sorry, my bad.
It hurt a little bit, but I did because I only have the one, y'all. I only want the best for him. And I can see things before he sees it. So I had to learn to see it, but shut up and step back and only inject myself when he comes to me and say, Mom, I need this, I need it. That is hard as I don't know what to do as a parent. And I got to stop doing this. I told you so. I told you so. He don't want to hear that. He needs, I'm working it out, and he needs to work it out too. So I see my faults. I see my errors, and I'm working on it, y'all. So instead of me being a helicopter mama, I'm an Uber. I'm an Ubering, So I'll play back until you call me up and be like, okay, this is what I need. And then I got to stop being there to let him figure out his own needs as well. I can't keep letting him use me as his scapegoat. Or I ain't worried about messing up because I know mama got it. I ain't worried about messing up because I'm going to fall on mama. Okay, granted, I know I am big and fluffy and cushiony, but I'm not nobody mattress. So I'm going to have to remove myself and let his butt hit the floor a time or two.
Mm-hmm.
Let him get his own scars, right?
Yep.
Hey, got to.
I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it.
Definitely.
I'm working on it.
Coach,
Still there,
I got stuff to say too. So who?
Yeah, I was about to say, you got to. You still there for support. You still there for support, but yeah, like you said, you gotta let them.
Look at two helicopter moms joining in. I'm sorry, Maddie. I used a helicopter mom too.
Nah. I'm a firm believer in allowing kids to grow up. Like, I mean, I don't. And a lot of people this is just my personal opinion, but like when my kids went off to college, like the door is open when you hit rock bottom, but I want you guys to progress and I want you guys to learn lessons. Like, I'm only going to try and I can't save you no more after 18 anyways, legally, but I can save you if it gets rough. I can help you through it. You know what I mean? But I think I've instilled in my kids, enough maturity to where they're not going to cross the line to where it's detrimental to them for the rest of their life. But I definitely believe in them maturing up between that 18 and 25-year-old range, because that is the time where it's like, no, you need to learn the hard lessons now. You need to learn how to be broke. You need to learn how to budget your money. You need to learn how not to come live at home. You need to learn how there's real responsibilities out there. Now they can. My door is always open. They can always come home, but you ain't gonna come home without a plan to go back out, right? You know what I mean? So it's just like, and that's what my parents did for me, and that's one of the reasons why I was out and about. You know what I'm saying? At 19 years old, right? You know what I mean? So I think it's critical. I think a lot of times we miss that window. Now, there's always extenuating circumstances that, you know what I'm saying, can impact our kids, and we are their parents, and we will definitely let them fall on that mattress, Reese, when time is needed, right? But you gotta let them learn and live the scars, and they'll heal from their scars. You know what I mean? And they'll learn. Experience is definitely a good teacher. You know what I'm saying? If you experience it yourself, you'll learn from it. Whether or not you'll make the same mistake, that's on you. But you'll definitely learn from it.
Yeah.
All right. Coach, Matty Ice.
Oh yeah, no, I already said my piece. I agree with Coach on that, but you definitely gotta allow them sometimes to, you know what I mean, scrape their knee, man, or go out here and figure things out. I think times are a little bit different. I don't agree with exactly like if they go to school or everything, but I think sometimes back in the day, some people push their kids out too fast. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you 18, you gotta get out. You know what I'm saying? Type joint. I definitely, we don't do that. I didn't believe in that. You know what I mean? I left home and had kids at an early age and was able to. So I saw that side of it. You know what I mean? So I'll see how you can be there as a support system, allow them to get on their feet. You know what I mean? Because sometimes every kid's path maybe not to go to school. But like you said, it's like, what are we doing though? You want to have some type of plan on where they're going. But as far as allowing them to learn and make their own mistakes, you definitely gotta, do that. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't want to see it happen, but saying once they get burnt, they know not to do it again. But sometimes if you always there to, stop them from learning the lesson, they may never learn it. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes it's hard. It's harder than say it done. Sometimes you just might gotta let them feel it for a second. You know what I mean? And that's just going, off what you were saying. Reese. But it is sometimes difficult though, because you don't want to see your kids that do bad. You want them to have it better than what you did, or you always, want to let them know what's best. But sometimes what we think is best isn't their path, though. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta allow them to find their way and find their path. Like how you said, he was like he wanted to stick where he was at because that's what he wanted to do. And like you said, now it could be leading to a path that you didn't see. You know what I mean? So yeah, they got a vision too. You know what I mean? So sometimes we maybe just need to let them see their vision through. We might not have never agree with it. You know what I mean? But that could be the case. We may never agree, or then one day you may be like, oh dang, you know what I mean? They turned out all right. I ain't do too bad. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
No, I do want to say this. We on this show have made, I'm not even going to say me. I have made jokes about Maddie X being a helicopter mom, this, that, and other. But your children are exceptional. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to ever think that I'm taking anything away by making how you raise your children and who they are. Like, our intro is made by your son. You know what I'm saying? I've seen all the things that your household and have produced and this, that, and other. So, it's just jokes, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Matty Ice and his kids are exceptional. Coach, what he does is exceptional. And Reese, I've met your son. He's exceptional. You know what I'm saying? Like we all do the best that we can do with what we were given as parents. There's no manual per kid. The craziest thing is I hate when anybody tells me, "Oh, I got this set manual here." Look, man, it's just like a head coach going into a football team telling you how they're going to coach the team and they don't know the team. You know what I'm saying? Like every child is different. Everyone. There's kids that's going to step out here at 18, be successful. There's kids that is going to be till 23. You know what I'm saying? Like until they get where you are, you as a parent, your job is to make sure that you raise the most successful kid you can raise. You know what I'm saying? And everyone is different. Like for instance, I talk about my son left for the Air Force. I thought I was good, man. Let me tell you something. Since that nigga left, I've been hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like I'm trying to clean up, and I'm like, well, let me call him so he can come over here and help me move this stuff, do this, do that. This what you call it now? He gone. He gone. I can't call him for nothing. It don't matter how many times I call him, he ain't coming. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy that he's gone, but I'm disappointed because that was my road dog. Anytime something happened, you know what I'm saying? I called him like, yo, come on over here. Daddy got to move this, what you call it. He made fun before he left. He sent me this video and he was like, when dad calls you for a favor. And it was a video of this kid. He gets a phone call. He's like, hey, can you come over and help me with something? And he comes over there and dad is building an entire new house in the backyard. Like he's like, yeah, I need you to set these footers and do this and do that. And I was like, yeah, that's basically what it is for me. But, it is, we all raising our kids differently and how we feel and just do the best. That's the only thing you can do as a parent. And I just want everybody, anybody who's watching, just say, look, I did my best. As long as you can always say that, then guess what? That's what happened. You did your best. So, respect to you, Reese. I always give you hard times about how you helicopter your son too, just like I give Matty Ace hard times about him buying cars and stuff like that. But you know what? We all are doing our best, and that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That is all that matters. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the next segment here. It's gonna take me, hold on a quick second because I wasn't ready. But we're gonna go ahead and get to the next thing where I just got a couple clips I want to talk about. I'm gonna go ahead and go through both of them because I know we're trying to get to this Redskins game, the Commanders game real quick.
Sure.
And then we'll give a quick chatter on it. Then we make our picks and we can get on out of here. So hold on, let me pull this on up. All right, hold on. I think I already messed up. By the way, I've been celebrating my birthday, so We're celebrating my birthday. So hold on, let me see if I can get this to start from the beginning. I got it this time. We'll try one more time. I got it this time. All right. Present, share.
You tried it.
I'm looking for, I need a Molly. Molly, I need you as a producer, so I don't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do my thing. We're gonna make it work. Everybody good? Make sure the volume's on. There we go. All right, here we go.
Ability is being completely yourself and being okay with what that looks like for you.
Absolutely.
And that might also be, regardless of whatever your past is, whatever you've been through, what you like, what you don't like, being okay with all of those sides of you and not conforming to what other people think you should be or what other people think is okay. But that is not a green light for you to be an asshole or to be somebody who's indecent or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I look at it as being extremely okay with who you are as a person and embracing your uniqueness and realizing that may not be appealing to everybody and being okay with that.
Right.
That's how I view vulnerability and like authenticity now. And I've just discovered that for myself.
All right. So we've talked about vulnerability in the last few episodes. I kind of wanted to bring that up and see how y'all feel about his opinion about vulnerability. Anybody got an opinion?
His opinion is his opinion.
All right. So what do you feel is vulnerability?
Being able to cry in front of somebody, showing a person a weaker side of you that's not so strong. So Rodney, for you, showing the side of you that don't have all the answers, because you like to come off as somebody, Mr. Know-It-All, they got all the answers. But when you get vulnerable, You're showing the side that don't got all the answers, Rodney. That's all. You just showing your weaker side.
But that's showing, in my opinion, he's still true because I'm still showing the authentic version of myself. But being vulnerable, hold on, wait a second. But being vulnerable means you're okay with it. And that is something that I have fought with. You know what I'm saying? Like being okay with being emotional, being okay with being able to say something that is true. You know what I'm saying? That is really true about me. No, I don't have all the answers. But I don't know, Coach, how you feel? You're muted.
I think vulnerability. I think what he said was, I mean, like his perspective of vulnerability. Like Reese said, I think that you can show your weaknesses in front of certain people, and that be vulnerable. That be your form of vulnerability. So I think it's on what you're comfortable with inside yourself, right? So like I won't show vulnerability to certain people. You know what I mean? It's just not who I am. But other people I will, right? So I think that, I mean, his perspective, and you got to be okay with people not liking you and all that other stuff. That's a personal thing, right? Some people don't care if people like them or not. You know what I mean? Some people don't. And truth be told, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's your personal opinion if you think I'm an asshole. Like that's somebody else's opinion. That's not my personal opinion of myself, right? So, whether you know what I'm saying, whatever your vulnerability is totally up to you whether or not you want to reveal that, right? So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you,
Maddie? I agree. With both of them said. Like, again, that's his kind of definition of it. But just backing off of what Coach was just saying, like, it's different forms of being vulnerable. You might be vulnerable in a certain way when you talking to your wife, you know what I mean, your confidant, you know, so you're gonna show a certain side. And then around, like, again, some people, in some situations who you dealing with, you may not want to show no vulnerabilities. You don't want them to have no way to kind of, you know what I mean, know how to push your buttons and different things, you know what I mean? So it kind of just depends on, you know what I mean, who it is, and again, like, what you are comfortable with sharing with this person, you know what I mean? But I guess everybody has their different, again, forms and what they're comfortable with sharing with the world, you know what I mean? Like you're saying, like, who's the true you? Of course, nobody's going to share everything with everybody, you know what I mean? So you're not going to be just, you know what I mean, out here, because what does the word mean? Vulnerable. Like, I mean, you could be at risk if you're too vulnerable, you know what I mean? So I you know what I mean, agree, and everybody got their own kind of perspective of what it means to be vulnerable.
Okay. No, I agree with you. I agree with all y'all. You know what I'm saying? I agree with him too, though. It to really be vulnerable is when you don't care about it. And he says, you know, when you don't care about everybody's opinion of you, but you're not being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't give you the right to be an asshole, but the thing is that people may not understand everything that you're showing out there. So I do want to get this quick shout out right here to Matthew Hutton, Vance. Jesus, I haven't heard from this dude.
His name is Michael.
Michael, shit, I said Matthew. I'm tripping. My bad.
Yeah.
Michael Hutton, my bad, man. But anyway, he said what's up. That's old school. That's old school evangel right there. But came checked in real quick. So I got one more video. Somebody else from that joint, and then we can get into our picks. Coach, you got the picks ready?
Yeah.
All right, good. I'll go ahead and do this. And Reese should like this one. Hold on. That gotta hit that button. There we go.
In that place of desperation right now. I know it feels like you can't make another step. I know it feels like you can't go another mile, you can't go another day, you can't go another hour. Chop it up. If you got to, second by second. If you got to, you know that you can take one more step. So don't worry about the two. Take the one. Then after that, you can take another. And guess what? That's two. Don't give up. If you feel like giving up right now, keep on going. If you've already given up, start over again. If you're already keeping on going and you feel like, oh my God, this is a lot, keep bearing the pain. I promise you it's going to pay off. I promise you. I'm right here with you. I'm in it every single day. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got nothing to hold on to, if you ain't got nothing to grasp, hold on to God. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's all we got. Sometimes we ain't got no grip on nothing else, but we can hold on to God and His promises on our life because we're His. You know what I'm saying? So keep on going. Keep on grinding. You know what I'm saying? Don't take yourself out of the fight. God loves you. I love you. Let's go. Hey, yo.
No, why you say I love that?
You say you. I said you might like that because it was a young gentleman. You know, don't worry about it. I got you, Reese. I'm sorry. I don't know. You must like it because your camera acting up. That joint got a heartbeat on it. You know what I'm saying?
I had to make it really big to see what I was seeing. You know, I have issues with my eyes.
No, that's just me messing around. So wow, that's actually my pastor's son. He comes in. We've been showing different videos that he does. You follow him. It's the Point Man Up on the Instagram, but it's just he does very motivational things about, you know, sometimes you just gotta take it one step at a time. You gotta take it sometimes you gotta break it down and take it 1 second at a time. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's been, you know, inspirational to me that, you know, these things that happen in life, you can't always look for the long ending at the end. Sometimes you just gotta take it one step, 1 second, one just a little bit at a time. So, you know, that's all I got out of it. I don't know how anybody else feels about it, Coach.
Nah, man, he's right. Just keep moving forward. I mean, that's the biggest thing.
Keep moving forward, moment by moment. I definitely got it. That's how I've been feeling some days lately. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta look at what's in front of you and handle what you can't handle. Sometimes when you know what I mean, can't try to do everything. You know what I mean? Sometimes people try to fix everything overnight. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't like, if you've been having issues or whatever's going on, might not come up with that answer immediately, but sometimes just like you said, just keep putting that next foot in front of the other and take it moment by moment, day by day. And
Reese?
Was that a Metro bus behind him?
He runs, so he's out there running.
Oh, okay, because I was
in
like,
the middle of the night.
He ain't got no shirt on. And you know, you see all the tattoos on the temple. And I'm listening to the message. I'm like, but the look is distracting. I could hear him better if he had on a nice, you know, shirt. Like if he was clothes like we clothes now and get the message. But then I'm like, he got no shirt on. I'm looking at the tattoos, the body. I'm hearing the message. And then the Metro bus go by. I was like, oh, okay, take it one step at a time. You better go run and catch that bus. That's what he But I got the message.
Nah, he does it. He does like a 7-mile run every day, through Alexandria, and during that time, sometimes he just breaks and makes his message.
Ain't nobody chasing him in Alexandria.
Ain't nobody. He's just running for no reason. Ain't nobody chasing him. Yeah, ain't nobody chasing him. Ain't nothing. Yeah, he just out here giving his message.
Okay.
Sorry. Don't worry. I'm gonna find one for the Morning Mac show. So don't worry about it. We're gonna make that happen, all right? Because I know if you can see him with your good eyes, I know you had that eye surgery and all the shots and stuff. So you would love him. It's all right. But anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna go ahead.
I love his heart.
I bet you did. Anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving to our terrible fantasy picks so people can get to this Redskins game. Not Redskins, Jesus, Commanders game. And then Matty Ice, I don't know, whatever he think is about to happen in this game. I have no idea. But Coach, you in charge, sir. Tell me what our picks are. Reese, you got my pick.
Saints Falcons. That's next week. Saints at Falcons.
You got questions? Oh, hold on. Let me get my. You got questions, Reese? Ask your questions.
I got to pick between which one of them that's going to win.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So, do you want to know
Which one?
who's predicted to win?
Well, I feel that the Saints should win over the Falcons because the Saints should fly higher than the birds.
Okay. All right. I picked the Saints too, Reese. Not for those reasons, but I picked the Saints.
Coach, I mean, sorry, Matty Ice.
Don't matter, dude.
It don't. You're right. I'm sorry. I was just trying to pull it up. I apologize.
What you think, Matt?
That's gonna be. I think that's gonna be a pick 'em. I think the Saints played. Man, the Falcons played tough yesterday too.
They did.
I think the Falcons. So the Falcons could win that joint. Is it at home? Especially coming off that tough
It's
loss.
at home. Saints are at the Falcons.
I don't know. I might roll with the Falcons, but I like the Saints pick.
Yeah.
Depending on what the points was, if I was betting, I would go off the points. Cause
I think it's minus. I think Saints -1.5. Hold on, I'll tell you.
That's a bang. It's a pick 'em if it's like 1.5.
Yo, I might win some money this week off my bets. Hold on, I'm excited. I'll tell you all about this bet I put in that I didn't discuss it with y'all.
Let's say Saints. Let me see. I'm trying to find a pick. It's Falcons -1.5.
Yeah.
So it's a pick 'em. Yep, they're just giving them the 1.5 home. It it'll probably barely.
Yeah. So
it
if I
ain't
was
gonna
taking
move.
the points, I'd go ahead and pick the Saints because it's gonna be a close one. But,
right, it is 1.5.
Saints, I think the Falcons will win that.
Well, we already got the Saints anyway, right? So let's keep moving. Yeah. Matty Ice ain't made no good picks this season.
Yeah,
either,
Vikings at Packers.
I don't think none of us made no good picks, man. It's been upset city.
Well, the first week we were good until we took some terrible Cowboys pick, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Cowboys got us, and I think the Commanders.
Nah, it was only one game. It was only one game we lost. The first couple weeks.
Cowboys.
Oh, then it was week Cowboys 2. Lost. And it was week 2. It was the Cowboys one that we lost on because we listened to Destiny. Coach wasn't there. That was when we listened to Destiny on the joint. That was my fault. Shout out to Destiny and her terrible picks.
But anyway, the Cowboys shouldn't have got smoked like that by the Saints, man. Like that.
They did.
Yeah.
Didn't matter if they shouldn't have. They did.
Yeah. Next
All
game.
right, so we be doing Minnesota and Green Bay, right?
Yeah, Minnesota.
With no coach's favorite Jordan Love.
Nah, but I mean Malik Willis is balling right now.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Coach, you left your hat here too, man. I just want to show you.
It's your hat.
Nah, you left your hat here, man. I gave that to you.
That's your hat. Jordan Love be back soon.
All right.
Give him some time.
Who we picking?
Who y'all got?
Washington says, I think the Packers ain't Washington hurt. The quarterback. Nah.
From Minnesota?
Is Sam Darnold hurt? Is that Sam Darnold?
Yeah, he ain't hurt.
Darnold. He ain't hurt. Yeah, I don't know that.
He just threw for 4 touchdowns. They 3-0.
They won yesterday.
Yeah, they good.
Okay.
Yeah. Who you think, Reese?
Minnesota.
I think Green Bay.
Where they at?
Packers.
Green Bay. Green Bay's predicted to win by 3.
Going to win?
I think Green Bay gonna win.
Yeah, part of me still don't believe in Sam Darnold, but man, they've been balling. Jared Jefferson, man, they receivers,
go ahead and pick them.
I'm gonna read that one. I'm gonna go Minnesota.
All
right. Next.
Next one is the Steelers at the Colts. That's an interesting game, by the way.
Why are you picking all these tough games? There's some easy ones in here, man.
No, it ain't. I mean,
but go ahead.
The easy ones. It ain't no real easy games next week.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
I guess this Jets Broncos game wasn't a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's some easy ones.
I mean, the Broncos ain't slouches.
Yeah, they just showed up yesterday. Man, this joint been up and down. That's what I'm saying. It ain't been no
slouches, neither the Jets.
It ain't been no guarantee. These games been going back and forth.
Broncos got 7 on this game, +7. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead. Let's keep focused. Let's end the show. I'm about to watch this Redskins.
What's the
Commanders.
numbers? What's the numbers?
Steelers Colts. It's 1.5. It's a pick 'em. They only got 1.5 points, so that means it's just to pick them. You pick it. They're projecting that the Steelers are going to win, but they're playing at the Colts.
I was thinking the Steelers was going to win too.
Colts are going to win.
Matty Ice, you the decision maker in this.
What's the Steelers' record? They still undefeated.
Yep.
Didn't they win
Yeah,
yesterday?
they undefeated.
Man, Russell's still hurt. Fields
Yeah,
still
but Fields been looking. I'm gonna go Steelers.
Ah, okay.
All right, that one's in. Next.
And this is an easy one. The Patriots at the 49ers.
New England Patriots.
Yeah.
49ers.
Yeah. Niners should show back up.
Yeah, they should.
I clicked on it as soon as he said it. Let's keep it going.
And the last one is the Seahawks at the Lions. That's Monday night.
Man, we're gonna wait till Monday night to see if I get paid. I might cash out before that if I'm still in it.
Yeah. Monday night, Steelers at the Lions.
Got the
I
Lions.
can't do Bills Ravens. Seahawks. I can't do Bills Ravens. That's what I wanted to do. But I can't do that.
Oh, because the Bills are playing right now.
Yeah. I can't do Jaguars. I can't
We got 4 teams playing.
I got 14. So that's like
could have did Cowboys Giants. Your boy would have been happy.
Nobody care about the Cowboys. I mean, that's an easy joint. That's Thursday night. You might lose your money early.
The Cowboys going to win this Thursday, so it's going to be upset. Y'all know how the Cowboys
hold on, stay focused. Where we at? Go ahead.
The Lions.
Lions.
Yeah, the Lions.
Nah, Seahawks gonna win that.
Hold on.
You said Seahawks?
Ice?
Yeah,
I said the Lions.
And Reese, what'd you say?
I said the Lions too, but I want to hear why Coach said Seahawks going.
I just think that the Seahawks offense is. I think that the Seahawks are a lot better than what Bama's giving them credit for right now.
Yeah, Gino been looking nice. Where is that though?
Is it?
It's 4.5 plus for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
They're saying the Lions are going to win. The Lions are going to win. It's in Detroit.
It's in Detroit. Oh, yeah, I'm going with Detroit.
All right, good. Thank you. Because I ain't want to have to press that Seahawks.
Detroit Lions. I said the Lions, though.
No, I got you. And I agree. I'm good. So that $20 bet will win me $276.88. And that bet is in. And we're going to get ready to end this show. Hold on, give me 1 second, because I got a nice bet that might be winning. I got 2 out of 3. So I got a quick question I'm going to give y'all right now, and y'all tell me what I should do. All right. So I put in a bet today on, where's it at? Active bets. Oh, it went down. I did a 3 score parlay. So right now, I had Brian Robinson for a touchdown. He scored. And I got James Cook for a touchdown. He scored. I also got Zach Moss for a touchdown. So out of my 2, I got 2 out of 3. They're cashing me out right now, $20 bet for $74. Or I can wait and see if Zach Moss scores, and I'll get 120. 190. All I need is for Zach Moss to score.
Yeah,
I would take 70.
Yeah, that's
2 out of 3 ain't bad. I don't think your boy going to.
Yeah,
I lost it. I'm trying to see what the score is because I ain't watching nothing yet.
You said who scored already? You said Brian Robinson.
Yeah, he scored already.
Junior.
It's 7-7. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's 2 different games, so I'm betting on 2 different things here.
Come on,
even Molly said cash out.
Cooking up over there.
And Molly said cash out.
Even Molly said cash out.
Yeah, cash
We
out.
all said cash out.
Hold on. Let me get back to it real quick. I don't know. It went down $67 now.
Taking too long.
Let me go back to this. I'm trying to see the score of the game. Because that's the Bengals
Bengals,
Oh, that's
yeah,
the
Commanders.
Redskins and Bengals Commanders game.
Yeah.
Okay. Second quarter, man, I should wait till at least halftime before I cash out. Yeah, I'm not cashing out. All right, my bad. It's the Commanders. They're going to score, so I'm good. I ain't worried about that. They're about to lose this joint anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait and get
It's
my 190.
7-7, baby. I like that
Huh?
right there. Let's
Yeah,
get it.
it's
Let
7-7
me
right
get in front of
now,
this
but
TV.
we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, me too. So we're gonna go ahead and end the show. Hey, I do, Reese. You know I love you. I appreciate you. How they losing 7-7?
Yeah, I saw that. I ain't even pay that no attention.
Yeah, anyway, hey Reese, you know I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us today. This was a great episode. I you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I love having a female in the show every once in a while, just to, you know, really change the energy. And thank you for coming, hanging out with us. You know, I love you. I love your show. Go ahead and promote everything you got coming out, and then we're gonna end the show, baby.
Real quick, tune in Monday through Fridays, the Morning Mac Show. I'm trying to get better at having more astute like this show is. So Maddie and Coach, anytime you guys want to come, you got an open invitation to the panel. I love you guys. And Maddie, I'm still waiting to be in the fashion show like we did last year. It's coming up, Maddie. It's coming up. So I'm trying to walk in the fashion show too, y'all. Okay. And Shades of Blue by AM Morning, September 28th. We got the Virgo birthday bash at 2 Mac Barbershops at 6307 Georgia Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C. October the 12th in Aberdeen, Maryland. B-Man Special. He's promoting it. Phil Page, featuring Kobe Jack, hosted by Poppy the Bear. Phil Page, Miss Dreadhead, JoJo Baby, myself, DJ Jizzle, and some more old people there. Fish fry at the party. That's October the 12th. Y'all trying to get your tickets and go? Come on, let's go. All right. No.
There you go. Hey, Molly, send me all those flyers so I can promote them all this week, man. All right, appreciate it, Molly. He hung out with us all the show. He's definitely a fan. I'm a fan of his, and he's a super producer. So, you know, I might as we grow here have to eventually get me a producer that's gonna, so I don't have to pay attention to all the stuff that I did this time. But you know what? It was love. I appreciate doing this live show. Hey, fellas, I'm happy we did this live show. I'm happy that everything's good. Y'all know how it is. It's dad mentality. God bless. Good night.